Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some Smashing Pumpkins gameplay. It's not Smashing Pumpkins, it's Punkins, you get it? They're trying to make a clever little joke, you dastardly fools, you dastardly fellows, 343, I know what you're up to. But basically, I've talked about this game type previously, but I'll just go over what it involves. It's basically oddball, but everyone not carrying the oddball is green, and the person carrying the oddball is orange, so it's basically like you're trying to smash a pumpkin, hence the name. It's kind of interesting. It's not really my type of game mode, to be honest. I'm kind of like an old man when it comes to stuff like this. I'm just like, back in my day, we used to kill people with guns. What is this stuff? It's too casual. I don't know. I wish I was a little bit more immature in that respect, but it's fun, you know, it's kind of like a gripple variant. Personally, I really don't like playing with the hammers on Halo 4. I really hope they see a buff. Obviously, they're going to be doing a weapon tuning update sooner or later. They mentioned that on one of the recent bulletins, so I'm hoping the gravity hammer and the scattershot is a couple of the weapons that see a buff. Anywho, what I wanted to talk about today is regarding the Halo 4 bulletin that just recently released, very late last night, as usual. I don't know who they're releasing these bulletins for. Apparently, they're nocturnal owl people who seem to come in at like 2 AM over there, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. There's two pretty cool changes that are coming into effect soon, so I thought I'd go over them. The first of which is they're reiterating the changes that they're making into Team Slayer and going over in depth what's going to happen, basically. And Team Slayer will basically move into a team-based CSR rather than individual, which I find really, really interesting. Personally, I didn't really like the fact that Team Slayer was individual. It demotivates people from teamwork, you know, it's just all about going for your own kills, and it doesn't really encourage teamwork in any good way. And also, B, my CSR would skyrocket in that playlist, and then it wouldn't be fun to play anymore, whereas I prefer team-based CSRs more, to be honest, because I get to play it for longer. Also, they're doing this thing where top players are able to see their own stats on Halo Waypoint if they do really, really well. Team Slayer will be seeing CSR resets, not just at the beginning, not just like upcoming, but they're also going to do it regularly, which I'm not sure how people will react to that. It seems like that might frustrate a couple of people. I know people really like going for high CSRs in Team Slayer. I know a couple of my friends have been really annoyed. So we'll just have to see how that works out, to be honest. But overall, I like it. It's good for someone like me who wants to go for gameplays regularly. And like I said, I prefer team-based CSR. That's why I play stuff like CTF and Ricochet. It's honestly a lot more fun for me because I get a lot more time out of team-based CSRs, whereas Infinity Slayer just skyrockets. Then they're going into multi-team. And basically, multi-team, when it's up and coming, is going to have a voting option for which playlist we want to see involved in it, sort of like they did with Shotgun Ricochet and the Community Forge Ricochet playlist. And the choices we've got on offer are multi-team Regicide, Team King of the Hill Snipers, and Rock and Rail. Now, in my opinion, Rock and Rail, no. Like, Rock and Rail, I'm just completely disregarding. It would seem by the voting that is happening on the poll that people are disregarding it as well, because it's not getting many votes. I mean, that's an Action Sack. It's totally an Action Sack playlist. If you vote that, I would have to assume you are extremely casual. Even if you are extremely casual, just play Action Sack. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Then multi-team Regicide, I like that. It's sort of like VIP from Halo 3, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure whether I would prefer that over Team King of the Hill Snipers, though, to be honest, because I think a lot of people have been hankering for a objective-based sniper game type for quite some time. I know Seb the Diamond Thief mentioned he was really excited for it. So that's pretty awesome, and it's the first time we will have seen this, and it will be really interesting to see how something like that would work. I think currently it stands that multi-team Regicide is the most voted, or at least that's last time I checked, which is kind of depressing to me because I think that King of the Hill Team Snipers is a lot more experimental in my opinion. But that's just basically how I see it anyway. Last but not least, happy Halloween, guys. Yay! If you want to get on and have some fun with this playlist, just bear in mind it's very casual. This is going to sound insane, but I almost wish this game type had sticky grenades. Just because, me personally, like, hammer combat is so redundant to me. Also, like I like to complain about regularly, my connection is pretty terrible. And when it comes to hammer combat with lag, like, if someone's half a second in front of you, you just get absolutely destroyed. It's why I've never really enjoyed Griffball or Gravity Hammer playlists in general. But Either way, you know, I suggest giving this a try. It's got some pretty cool maps on it. Obviously, this is Simplex, one of my favourite maps in the game, so that's pretty interesting. But I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween. I've been Modest Major. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.